Maybe it's just Mopar or I don't know what, but man, the OE stuff is just stupid expensive even when being used.
No, I'm not a writer.
Okay.
Okay. Got my fancy black gloves on still. Let's take a look at this door and see what we're up against. I've never done a door glass in one of these. And I can tell you, it's already technically been removed. So I need to figure out how to install the new one. Let me get a flashlight here. I went in, I tried to buy a used one. The Mopar stuff's really weird. I'm used to Ford and some GM stuff, and granted, I don't know, maybe it's just Mopar or I don't know what, but man, the OE stuff is just stupid expensive even when being used. And you know, I just wanted to use door glass and nothing really special. A-body, duster, you know. And oh, it's got the car light stamp in it or whatever, you know. I'm like, I don't care. I just need something to plug the hole. I don't really give a damn if it has the car light stamp or not, or whatever the hell glass stamp there is. I just need the freaking window and the door. But apparently some of these Mopar guys are like that. Nothing against them. I mean, it's cool to be original and use OE stuff and all that jazz, but let's not overinflate it here. It's still an A-body duster. I mean, come on now. Oh, well, that's broken. I didn't know that. Cool beans. I'll have to fix that eventually. Find me a door handle. There's one of the... I bought new... The glass didn't come with these pieces, so I bought those new as well. I might as well vacuum all this crap up and get it cleaned up. And I think it just bolts to this, right? Hopefully you can actually see what I'm looking at here. These doors are actually off of a 74. The guy that I got the car from, he swapped doors with his car. Gave me these rusty pieces of crap. Whatever. So, these doors are not original to this car, but they are similar. So I had to buy door glass for a 74, which is actually a slightly, there's two different hole counts. I believe it's a 5 and a 7 hole in the glass. And this one I believe ended up being the 7. I can't remember for sure. But, okay, well, I think I'm going to go get the vacuum and clean this guy out. I can't imagine me needing these, but just in case I do, they're there. I'm going to find me a door handle. Oh, my Chrysler stuff. Huh, look what's pulled out right here for me. Lucky me. I got lots of bits of hardware and things. I'm kind of a hardware geek. I like to have the right stuff that fits in the right places. And sometimes it makes it easier putting it back together. I got some stuff. I don't have everything, but I got some stuff. Probably unbolt that, get that out of there and clean it up. Kind of wanting to vacuum that out below there. One, two, three. Maybe mine was a 5. I hope I ordered the right glass. God. But anyways, going back to the glass story, it was actually cheaper for me to buy a brand new one that didn't have the cutesy little stamp on it for the original guys. It was cheaper for me to buy this aftermarket replacement glass than it was to buy an original one that probably wasn't nearly as clear. And it's all going to be probably because of that stamp right there. It's got a little pentastar, and you can't see it very well. But there's one right here too. But there's one right here. And because of that little stamp, they jerked the price up. Well, I don't need that stamp. I just need to keep the friggin' water out. But hey, hats off to the guys that don't mind that, or like doing that kind of thing. It's not for me. I don't really, I mean, I like original to a point, but I'm not going to go crazy over it. Hey, look, sun. Rare sighting around here. All right. Gonna get loud again. Bonked the camera. Hopefully I didn't scratch the lens. Well, I managed to get these pieces apart. I cleaned them all up, painted them obviously, as you can tell. I'm going to let them sit overnight and let them dry. I don't know when I'm going to get back to them. I don't know what they were thinking with this setup here. I don't know. I don't get it. This was supposed to be the replacement for this. And this, I'm sorry, looks like a piece of crap. So I elected not to use this. I mean, it does come with new rollers for the regulator. Plus I needed these 2 clips anyways, so I don't know. I guess it was an expensive purchase for 2 clips. I probably could have got by themselves. So basically, don't waste your time with this kit. I don't care for it. I don't know if there's anything else out there. So if you don't have these pieces, which essentially, put one together to come up out of the box easily. Oh, they're pretty good. So essentially, see this little piece of plastic, which, you know, I had to put it into the vise and get it to spin loose, and I essentially get it on here the correct way. I think that was right. I had used these giant snap ring pliers and worked it back and forth, soaking it with a little bit of PB Blaster. And this basically screws on here just like so, and sandwiches in the glass. This, to me, makes a lot more sense than the BS, that kit. I don't, because how do you hold this piece into the glass? I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me. You know, maybe the nuts that, which I still think's wrong. You know, maybe they're expecting you to put that piece of rubber between here and the glass, and then use the nut. No, we're not doing that. That's garbage. Sorry, but that's garbage. And I found these pieces. Thankfully, I was almost worried that I didn't have these, and I found them in the car. And I got the nuts for these. The only thing I don't have is the nuts for the 3 that go in right here. These take a larger washer. I haven't found those, so I may have to source those from somewhere. I kind of like using the original stuff. I'm just geeky like that. Even though it's, you know, nothing special, I still like using stuff like that. So, and here we have the glass. It's pretty nice glass. And here's the plastic part right here. The one, the 2 pieces out of that kit I actually get to use. And this is a 7-hole glass for 74. I think 73 might be different. So I think I'm just gonna, I got a moving blanket I'll put it up on the roof and set the glass up there for now, for tonight. And I don't remember what I showed already, but I got the engine detailed up a little bit. Not trying to hide anything, just make it look better. And I got to weld that up too, which that's not a big deal. I don't believe there's any hardware in here. I'm still trying to find the nuts for holding that mechanism, the plate that goes with the glass into the nuts that hold those together. Still looking for those. I don't know if I have them. I may have some in my stash over there. I'm not sure. It's not a part I remember taking out of anything. Most of the stuff over there is all engine parts and whatnot. Not too much in the body part department. I might have. I don't know. I have to go look. He might have gave me some extra bolts, the guy that I got this stuff from, because I do have a couple crates he gave me after the fact of extra parts he wasn't using. Wiper motor and stuff I can put in. So at least the wipers work. That's about it. I mean, this was a huge thing. I didn't realize I had to deal with this, and I wanted to paint these. I'll probably chase the threads with the taps and stuff. That way they go together real nice. But I wanted to paint these and you know, kind of keep them in good shape, because apparently they're a better, more viable piece than using this stuff here. That's yeah, not liking that. And of course, so we'll get on that coming up. It might be next weekend. The way things go, I don't get a whole lot of time during the week to work out here. So maybe next weekend, and I'll get the kit for this ordered. Once I get done with the glass part, I'll throw it up in the air. We'll drain the fuel, flush the lines. Hopefully the pump's okay. I've been checking the oil and smelling it, and I'm going to change the oil, but it doesn't smell like there's any fuel getting into the engine. I'm pretty sure that was a new pump when I put it on. It's one of those things I geek about. You know, I don't, because the engine isn't necessarily rebuilt, but it's pretty close to it. I usually don't fart around with a $20 fuel pump on an engine, you know, to ruin $1,000 worth of machine work. In any case, it didn't cost that much for this one, but I wouldn't cheap out on something like that if it was questionable. So that should have been a new pump, but I can't say that the fuel that was in here didn't do something to it, but we'll check it out. We'll see what it does. I know if I get the lines flushed, this line flushed, run some good stuff through it, I hope I don't have to drop that tank, but I might. I want to put it up for sale. And cars that run and drive and can at least be driven onto a trailer sell a hell of a lot better than ones that don't. So that's kind of where we're going. And I want to get up and check my part stash and see what, you know, I can throw a few things in to sweeten the deal and whatnot too. Possibly. So, anyways, that's where we're at. And, so I guess I'm going to call it a night, because I have to go in and get ready for What's going on here? Oh, geez. See, more stuff to fix. Ugh, I quit looking at it. I gotta go in and get ready for work. Yeah, if I were smart, I'd probably yank the glass out of my 74 and put it into this and put that brand new one in mine, but I don't want to go through all the work. Plus, mine has the stamp in it. Funny thing is, though, it's desert glass, so it probably is all crap anyways. But, alright. Well, we're going to leave this right here. And, it's a nice looking piece of glass. I'll leave this here, and then we'll pick up on it next time. I'm also working out at my dad's shop during the week a little bit too, so I may film some stuff from over there because I'm making some headway on those projects. I'm kind of split between here and there, trying to handle all this stuff and get some things done. It's hard. All right. Until next time.